Have you ever wondered why governments around the world are growing increasingly concerned about cryptocurrency in 2026? Today, we'll explore the reasons behind this fear, why policymakers are raising alarms, and what it means for investors and the global financial system. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss crucial insights that could directly impact your wealth and investment strategies. By the end of this video, you'll understand the political, economic, and technological factors driving government scrutiny of crypto, why some nations are tightening regulations, and how this evolving landscape could affect both retail and institutional investors. We'll break down historical precedents, modern policy challenges, and emerging trends that explain why cryptocurrencies are now a focal point for governments globally. This is more than speculation. These actions reveal real power struggles between decentralization and centralized control, showing why staying informed is more important than ever. 1. Crypto challenges traditional banking. Cryptocurrencies challenge traditional banking systems by offering decentralized, peer-to-peer transactions that bypass intermediaries, threatening banks' control over money flow and transaction fees. Governments rely on these institutions for taxation, regulatory oversight, and economic monitoring, so widespread crypto adoption reduces their ability to enforce financial rules. As adoption grows faster than legislation can keep up, authorities grow increasingly wary of losing influence over economic systems. Banks face competition from blockchain-based systems that allow instant global transfers without intermediaries, creating a potential disruption to traditional finance. Investors benefit from understanding this dynamic, as it explains why governments are cautious, resistant, and sometimes openly hostile toward digital currencies. 2. Threat to national currencies. As more people adopt crypto, governments fear that national currencies could weaken, potentially leading to inflation, capital flight, or destabilized economies. Digital assets like Bitcoin and Ethereum act as alternatives to fiat money, giving people an option outside government-controlled financial systems. Stablecoins, often pegged to traditional currencies, can still bypass central banks' oversight, reducing their influence over domestic monetary policy. Some nations have already imposed restrictions or outright bans on crypto trading, citing threats to economic sovereignty and stability. Investors watching global trends see how governments' protective measures reveal their fear of losing control over the money supply. 3. Anonymity and illicit activity. Crypto transactions provide a degree of pseudonymity, which governments worry could facilitate illegal activity, including money laundering, tax evasion, ransomware payments, and funding of illicit operations. While blockchain transactions are technically traceable, the lack of centralized oversight makes enforcement challenging. Authorities fear that without control, decentralized finance could operate beyond national borders, making traditional regulatory frameworks less effective. Many governments are now imposing stricter KYC rules, enhanced reporting requirements, and stricter exchange licensing to combat these risks. Investors should recognize that these regulatory responses shape the market, affecting how crypto is traded, stored, and used. 4. Financial stability concerns. Rapid cryptocurrency adoption introduces volatility into financial markets, which governments fear could destabilize economies if it accelerates too quickly. Extreme price swings, speculative bubbles, and unregulated platforms pose risks not only to individual investors, but also to broader financial systems. In particular, banks and retirement funds exposed to crypto could face sudden losses if volatility spikes unexpectedly. 5. Competition with central bank digital currencies. Governments are launching their own digital currencies, known as central bank digital currencies, to maintain control over monetary policy, payment systems, and financial surveillance. Cryptocurrencies present competition by offering decentralized alternatives that bypass state oversight, giving users financial autonomy. Fear of losing relevance in the digital economy drives governments to regulate or discourage crypto adoption while promoting official digital currencies as safer, controlled options. CBDCs allow governments to track transactions, implement monetary policy, and reduce systemic risks, which decentralized crypto inherently challenges. 6. Taxation challenges. Governments struggle to track and tax crypto transactions due to decentralization, cross-border transfers, and pseudonymous wallets. The lack of tax compliance threatens revenue streams, prompting authorities to implement stricter reporting requirements, audits, and penalties. Some jurisdictions require reporting of all crypto transactions, including trades, staking rewards, and token conversions. The complexity of crypto taxation fuels government fear, as uncontrolled adoption could reduce taxable income and make enforcement more challenging. 7. Regulatory uncertainty. The absence of standardized global regulations creates uncertainty for both crypto companies and governments. Authorities fear that inconsistent laws could allow fraud, exploitation, or systemic risk to spread across borders. This uncertainty drives caution, aggressive enforcement, and sometimes sudden crackdowns, as governments attempt to maintain control while protecting citizens. For investors, understanding regulatory landscapes is crucial to identifying safe investment opportunities and predicting future policy trends. 8. Geopolitical implications. Cryptocurrencies can bypass capital controls, international sanctions, and other government-imposed financial restrictions, creating geopolitical concerns. Nations fear that individuals, companies, or foreign states could use crypto to evade sanctions, fund unauthorized operations, or manipulate global markets. Governments respond with monitoring systems, sanctions on exchanges, and new legislation to mitigate these risks. 9. Influence on elections and public policy. Decentralized finance and anonymous crypto funding can influence political campaigns, lobbying efforts, and grassroots movements without traditional oversight. Governments worry that this influence could destabilize democratic processes, enabling unregulated financial power to sway policies or elections. Concerns about transparency, accountability, and the potential for foreign interference drive scrutiny, legislation, and controls on cryptocurrency usage. Investors should recognize that political factors often affect regulations, exchange approvals, and market development, highlighting the complex relationship between digital finance and governance. Monitoring political and policy developments provides insights into crypto trends, potential risks, and regulatory expectations. 10. The future of government crypto relations. Despite fear, resistance, and regulation, governments cannot ignore crypto's growth, innovation, and adoption. The future likely involves a combination of regulation, oversight, collaboration, and selective adoption, with some nations embracing digital assets while others restrict them. Understanding how authorities perceive risk, influence markets, and implement policy is essential for investors navigating 2026 safely. Governments fear losing control, but cryptocurrencies also offer opportunities for financial modernization, efficiency, and inclusion. Now you understand why governments fear crypto in 2026, from control over finance, taxation, and political influence to economic stability and technological disruption. Research, awareness, and patience are essential for navigating this evolving landscape. If you found this video insightful, like it, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more exclusive crypto updates. Comment below with your thoughts on government regulations, CBDCs, or which cryptocurrencies you think will thrive despite restrictions. Stay informed, stay strategic, and stay ahead in the fast-evolving world of digital finance.